Hi UPSC aspirants of English Literature 2026. You should be very happy to know that now the UPSC 2026 batch is running, for which the students pan India, those whoever are getting OSN Academy, they are getting the latest edition of the study material with the question and answers of the entire syllabus solved by me in the 7 volumes of books. Moreover, few students who have completed their own self studies, they are joining the test series and answer writing so that timely they may be able to excel in their writing under my guidance with all the detailings and with all the remarks, and time to time guidance is given to every student personally in the UPSC level. जैसा कि आप जानते हैं कि 2025 का एग्जामिनेशन कुछ दिन पहले हुआ, बच्चों ने बहुत अच्छा एग्जाम दिया. पेपर 1 was remarkably very good. 70 to 80% questions exactly came what I had taught in my test, what I had taught in my classes, and even in my study material. And the way the question was asked in the paper 1 was actually in the very comfort zone, not only for the students, for me to make it out that yes, this is the actual level and the versatility, that if you are a genuine aspirant completing your optional timely and religiously, you can pretty do well with 270, 280 marks plus. The student who has given this examination, OSN student, I am calculating with God's grace, not less than 280, even 290. Paper 2 was tough compared to paper 1, no doubt. But yes, it was also doable. Doable means कि बहुत easy नहीं था, but yes, 60% was taught in that paper 2 also. Compared to paper 1, it was a little tough. But in totality, it was doable, and yes, any good scholar, serious student could easily manage 270, 275 plus under my guidance. So today, as you all know that question number 1, the 5 options, the 5 answers at 1A, B, C, and D, which was already discussed few days before in my UPSC review session, which you can see in the link. I would request my technical team to take that link of the first session and to club it in this class so that you may be able to see the first class also. Today, I am going to uh, estimate this, answer all the questions. That is question number 2. Now see, in the question number 2, A, B and C, यहाँ पे लिखा है all. Examine the theme of freedom with references to Ariel, with references to Caliban characters in the play The Tempest. Yes, I have taught The Tempest. I have given the study material with the answers. Very good. The Tempest was taught with many questions, with many PYQs also. And the question which has been given in the examination, it is actually a very simple yet a question which can be managed by the scholarly few. Now, what it talks about, the theme of freedom, freedom for Ariel and Caliban. So, freedom for Ariel, मैं यहाँ पे मुझे क्लीन बोर्ड चाहिए. हाँ, now you UPSC 2025 paper 1 exam review. As I have already discussed, I am just going to discuss the question number 2, and that is freedom for Ariel and Caliban. So, freedom for Ariel implies what? Freedom for Ariel implies reuniting. Freedom for Ariel implies reuniting with the natural forces of air. Of air. I'm writing so that it may sustain in your mind and you may be able to understand. Now, Coleridge called Ariel an airy spirit. Now, see, Coleridge had said that Ariel belonged to the realm of air. So, freedom for him meant going back to where he belonged, to the realm of air. And when he was granted his freedom, he became free, like in the air. Ariel basically looks at freedom as a reciprocal gift. Ariel looks at freedom as a reciprocal gift. Ariel looks at freedom as a reciprocal gift for his loyalty and honesty. For his loyalty and honesty to whom? To his master. For Caliban, freedom implies getting back the Sycorax island that was his mother's. So, freedom, however, is problematized by Shakespeare by showing how Caliban only gets interpellated in another master slave relationship when he says, ban Caliban has a new master. अगर आपने ओरिजिनल टेक्स्ट पढ़ा हो तो उसमें ये लाइन है, ban Caliban has a new master. मैं लिख देता हूं आपके लिए, ban Caliban, ये ओरिजिनल उसमें है, has a new master, has a new master. He becomes a slave of Trinculo and Stephano. So these are the points which has to be written. Fine. So ऐसे इसको लिखना है. Now, इसको मैं हटा देता हूं. Now we go to question number 2, B part. What is that question number 2? Donne as a metaphysical poet. Donne as a metaphysical poet. You know, students, that you have studied Donne in your BA, in your MA. I have taught you so much about John Donne, about the poems, about John Donne in the UGC net also. In every examination, John Donne is a compulsory figure to be taught. But there is a difference. The difference is the approach of language, the diction, the phraseology, and to make the examiner understand that you are a UPSC aspirant, you are different from others. So, that is why I always say to the even MA English students who opt for English literature that the approach is little different. So कभी न कभी वो बच्चों को एक गलत धारणा हो जाती है कि चूंकि वो MA इंग्लिश है तो हो सकता है कि वो अपने यूपीएससी प्रिपरेशन को कमांड कर ले. नो डाउट यू कैन कमांड, बट इफ यू गेट गाइडेंस एक्चुअली फॉर द यूपीएससी लेवल आपको सिलेक्शन पाना ज़्यादा आसान हो जाएगा. इट हैज़ बीन माई 25 years of experience. So that's sharing that. So now, अगर इसको लिखना है तो कैसे शुरू करेंगे? John Donne was a rebel. Donne was a rebel. He spoke against the taught processes of canonization. He spoke against process of canonization. In the poem Canonization, he parodies the church by showing love. In this poem, Canonization, in this poem, see the Canonization, he parodies the church by showing love. In this poem, Canonization, he parodies the church by showing love in the form of canon. Fine. उसके बाद आपको वो सब लिख सकते हैं. He uses conceits and the body of female lover. He uses conceits and the body of the female lover to extrapolate he uses conceits and the body of the female lover to extrapolate his views of human and divine love. His views of human and divine love. We all know that Donne was an intellectual in the very true sense. He uses profuse imagery, like in his poem To His Mistress Going to Bed. He compares lover to Newfoundland. Donne, as a metaphysical poet, went beyond the physical and relegated mortality to the realm of divine. The Relic is one such poem where he fuses divine paradigm with carnal pleasures of being united with the female body. So this was the question number 2 review of this UPSC. Now, we will go for question number 2, C, that is the third question. The question says, significance of the Satan journey through chaos. significance of Saturn journey through chaos. Third question था. Now, the journey is representative of Renaissance humanism. The journey is representative of what? Renaissance humanism. Striving towards glory. ठीक है? And the journey is significant, juxtaposing with Odyssey and journey in the realm of self-discovery. The journey motive is crucial in Paradise Lost, as it holds historical significance, like the journey of Magi. The journey speaks about the Dante's 9 circles. ये ध्यान रखिएगा, Dante's 9 circles, ये जरूर लिखिएगा, यही इस क्वेश्चन की डिमांड है. The journey speaks about the Dante's 9 circles of hell, and that Satan had to cross. Greed, lechery, and बहुत सारी 9 सर्किल है हेल की, उसको 9 का नाम लिखना है. So we get to know about what constitutes hell. At the gates of hell, Satan meets his daughter and her son. This gives a glimpse about the history of Satan. The journey is crucial as it will be a stepping stone to the temptation. So this was a brief analysis, because you all need a brief analysis and basically the structure of these questions, where to respond and how to respond, and how to have that intellectual pivotal and integral points to make your answers more feasible, readable, and to get the excellent marks. So in the last session, I had done 5 questions. In this session, I have done 3 questions. In the next session, again, I will go for question number 3, then 4, then 5. And yes, those students who are waiting for making themselves excellent in the field of English literature in the UPSC coming exams, maybe 26 or 27, are hereby advised that they may get in touch, they may take all the guidance irrespective of they join or don't join. They may only take the study materials, that is, these are the hard books, 7 volumes with the question papers, with all the 400 pages extra, which is designed with the entire syllabus question and answers, which will give you an edge how to write, how to approach, and how to get good marks. Thank you, my dear students. जल्दी मुलाकात दोबारा होगी. चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर दीजिएगा. थैंक यू.